Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I just want to make sure, okay, yeah, this all seems fine. Let me check the chat. Welcome to everyone, it's so nice seeing all of you in the chat. Just before we start, I just need to quickly share my screen with Warrior because he's in the house with me. How do you do this again? Here we go, share my screen. Entire screen.
Sorry.
Okay, shut. Right guys, so for all of you who have seen this done before, obviously we're just going to do the draw for the teams and for the teammates and the cars. And yeah, before we do that, I just want to start off with a few things. So firstly, I just want to ask you guys, can you hear me fine? Just let me know in the chat if my voice is fine, and Warrior, if you can speak if his voice is fine.
Hi everyone.
Just give us an indication in the chat. Storming Thunderhead, welcome to you, sir. First season in LSA, so it's good to have you on board. There's a few new names as well. I'll go through you all the new names when we do the draw. It's nice having you with us. Yeah, sorry if I have a bit of a scratchy throat tonight. I'm feeling a bit under the weather. But yeah, so before we start, I just want to start off by saying thank you to everyone. Another awesome season ahead, and let's just pop this here. Everyone join the stream. Okay, so I just want to say thank you to everyone, because yeah, without you guys, this league won't be what it is. We can try and run the league as well as we can, but without the drivers who come back every season, there's not going to be much of a league. So yeah, massive shout out to all of you guys. We really appreciate it, and we hope you enjoy another season with us. So just a few admin things that I want to talk about before we start with the draw. I have some pointers here. So first of all is the calendar. How do we do this again? There we go. Let me know if you can see the calendar on the screen.
Yes.
Storming Thunder says Warrior is a bit quiet. So if that is the case, maybe we must just lift this up a little bit more. There we go.
Can you guys hear me better now?
Yeah, and so guys, if you are in the chat, if your YouTube name is not the same as your gamer tag, just put your gamer tag in the chat as well, so we just know who you are, so that we can greet you. But yeah, so that's the calendar. Obviously, we shared the calendar earlier on last week, I think. So, just to let you guys know, obviously we've got the reverse tracks on F125. The F124 guys, you will just be driving the right way or the standard way around. Do not go backwards. That will be bad for your race. But yeah, so that's the calendar. Very standard. Secondly, we've got a new sprint format. So we are no longer going to do the reverse championship order for the sprint. We've had a few people ask or say that it creates a bit of too much chaos and stuff like that. So what we're going to do for this season is we're going to give it a go, see if it works. We're going to do a one-shot qualifying that determines the grid for the sprint, and then after the sprint we're going to still have to do the lobby restart, so that we can reset the race with the sprint results. So you will still start the race where you finish the sprint. So obviously, if you select one-shot qualifying in your session, the sprint and the race will have one-shot qualifying. So what we will just do is, for the race, ready up immediately for the one-shot qualifying, ready up immediately for the race, go back to the lobby, and then restart the race with the sprint results. So yeah, bit of a hassle, obviously, the fact that you can't do them separately, but it is what it is. Yeah, so we're going to be trialing the new sprint format for the season. And yeah, hopefully that creates a little bit less chaos and a little bit less stuff. Right, so F1 only fans, who are you? What a name.
Oh, looks like Lamb Royal.
Oh, is that Lamb Royal? Okay.
Yes.
What a YouTube name, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. I thought I saw you said Lamb Royal, but I thought you was talking to Lamb Royal. I didn't realize you were speaking about yourself. Okay, so that is the first one, is the sprint format. Secondly, there's a few things I just want to chat about regarding the rule book and regarding our racing standards. So as you guys know, or maybe if you guys haven't seen, let me quickly show you. We just posted the new rulebook. Just now. So, please go have a look in this league info category in the regulations. We posted the new rulebook for season 9. Now, oopsie. Now, there's not much has changed. Obviously, we don't reinvent the rulebook every season. Just something that we added is the rule that we added at the end of last season, where when you report an incident, you have to include your live onboard race footage. The reason we need that is it shows your telemetry, it shows your brake and your throttle input. It obviously has the sound, so you can't just submit a replay footage, you can't just submit stream footage, you do need your driver onboard footage. If you do not know how to stream or how to record your race, down here, how to stream, there is stuff for every single platform. There's PC, there's Xbox, there's PlayStation. Please go and have a look. It is really important that you are able to stream or record your race. If you do not do so, you will get 2 penalty points if we need your POV and you cannot supply it. Then, when it comes to racecraft and leaving room, this little image is very important because this shows the red car in exactly the same position in both screenshots. Okay, if you put these two images over each other, the red car is in exactly the same position. However, the blue car in the top part, because he enters the corner in a very tight angle, there's contact between the two cars, and the blue car will feel as though the red car did not leave him space. When in actual fact, if you look at the bottom screenshot, the red car does leave enough space if the blue car takes a more appropriate line through the corner. So what I'm just trying to say here is you can't just enter a corner. Let's say it's a right-hander, you start on the left, you take the apex, and that's the corner. If you start too far on the right, you will be too tight into the corner and there will be contact. So just think about that. This little graph is just a nice illustration of sometimes it feels like you weren't given space when in fact you were. Then just to quickly go through just a few pointers here in the rulebook. So I know a lot of you have not read this. Please go read the rulebook. It's not very long. It's like, I don't know, 10 pages. But the writing is pretty big as well. So it's not like 10 long pages. It's 10 short pages. So please go read the rulebook. Something that I just wanted to reiterate is this page here. Please do not ready up, especially now with the new sprint format. In one-shot quali, the button to in a normal qualifying session, you press a button to open up your display or whatever, where you load your setup or where you look at the times and stuff like that. That same button in a one-shot quali is ready up. Okay, so do not press it. Number one, you will not have a setup. Number two, the session will start too early. Okay. Unfortunately, in a one-shot quali, there's no way of knowing who readied up early. So my suggestion to all the drivers, have your setup ready and saved in your setup file list before the session, so that when you load into one-shot quali for a sprint, you can load your setup within 5 or 6 or 7 or 10 seconds, whatever. But what I just want to kind of stress is, be careful which buttons you press in a one-shot quali, because as I said, the button that is usually the button to open up your display or load your setup, whatever, that button is now the ready up button and you can't change it. It's bound to the same key in the game. So just be careful. Make sure that you don't ready up early and still wait for the lobby host to give the ready up signal, even in a one-shot qualifying. Then the other thing is this. This is the other crucial bit of information when it comes to racing in LSA. We do not use the real life standards of when to leave room. We do not. I cannot stress that enough. You cannot force a driver off track. Never. Okay, rather leave too much space. But this is the criteria that we use to determine if you need to be given space or not. If your front wheels are ahead of the other driver's rear wheels, as in the image on the right, you have to be given space by the lead car. Now, this is not obviously if you dive bomb last minute. If you're in the braking zone at the corner entry and you've got your front wheels, what we deem alongside, then you have to be given space. And similar for the exit. If you've got your front wheels there, you need to be given space on the exit, and the car on the inside needs to give you space on the outside, etc. Right, so I just wanted to stress this because I don't think many of you who obviously, if you haven't read the rule book, you won't be aware of this, but as I said, please go read the rule book. And then lastly, this little thing here, the penalty guidelines, this is the very important part. It's a nice, like, summarized thing of, in general, what type of incidents get what type of penalty. The stewards do have the right to change penalties or to give a more severe or a less severe penalty based on the incident itself, but in the vast majority of cases, this will be the penalty given. Like 99% of the time, if you do an unsafe rejoin to track, you will get a 2 place plus 1 penalty point, and if you cause damage, it will be 2 places and 2 penalty points, because there will be an extra penalty point, etc. Right, so that is just what I wanted to say. Go and have a look at this. All the information is in the rulebook that you might possibly need. Okay, then what else? Then I quickly want to talk about anyone who wants to join the admin and the steward team. If you feel like you want to join us, obviously none of us get paid to do anything. We run this league because we love Formula One, we love sim racing, and we love this community. So if you want to join hands and take part, please let me know after the stream if you want to join either the admin or the steward team. The stewards are obviously responsible for reviewing all the incidents every week. The stewards then decide on the penalties if they are necessary, etc. The admins, we do not much. No, I'm kidding. So basically just everything that's regarding running the league, hosting the lobbies, making sure everything is running smoothly. So the more hands we have, the more sustainable it is, especially as the league keeps growing. And then lastly, when it comes to the community, I just want to confirm that you all can see the screen. Yeah, you can. When it comes to the community birthdays, we have a birthday channel here for those who haven't seen it. Please use this command, the remember birthday command, and put in your birthday. This Me6 bot will then wish you happy birthday, and then we can all just celebrate each other in that way. So it's something small. We don't ask people for their real names. We don't ask you where you live. Like, obviously you put your province in the sign up form, but that's just a bit of admin. But so we don't really ask any personal information, but celebrating a birthday, it's just something small that helps let the community feel like everyone is partaking in this together. Right, the last one before we get on to the draw, I know it's not on this list, but it is something that I wanted to say, is for yet again another season we were able to print all the trophies for all the drivers and constructors champions. So yeah, I just want to say thank you guys so much. Obviously racing in the league is free. We want to keep it that way. We are going to keep it that way. I'm not going to say we want to. We are going to keep it that way. And also contributing towards the trophies in no ways should benefit you at all. If you can't contribute, if you don't want to contribute, everyone has different scenarios, different stages of life. We understand that. But if you're in a place where you can contribute and you do want to contribute, obviously, we do appreciate that so much, and it just helps to make this league even better. Right, guys, with all that is all of the admin stuff out of the way. We can get to the part that you are all here for, the draw. Right, so how this is going to work, I just want to confirm that we have all the wheels ready. Warrior, do you have a spreadsheet ready to capture all the spin results?
Yes, I have.
Okay, sweet. So we're going to start with tier 4 as we did last time. So I just want to open up the tier 4 wheels. There's only 3. Okay, so how's it going to work? There wasn't any champions in tier 4, so we're just going to spin and see how it goes. Right. Before I do that, I just want to open up the chat on my phone so I can follow along. Just give me 10 seconds. Apologies. Okay. That's not going to work. Never mind. Okay. Warrior, can you see the chat? If something
Yes.
needs my attention, just let me know. Right, cool. So
Okay.
let's get going. We don't want this night to carry on too long. So spin
Only Lamb
number one.
Royal. Sorry, only Lamb Royal that says no, not tier 4.
Yeah. We are going to start with tier 4. Right, so Ghost Riddles, new driver this season. Welcome to you. You will be paired with one of these three people. It's going to be Zaza, also a new driver. So Ghost Riddles and Zaza, you guys are going to be in.
Albert.
I forgot to predict. I will do it for the next one. We'll see if I have my prediction face on.
Oh, McLaren.
In the McLaren. I must just remember to hide this. So hide, and hide. Okay, next up. Got Crusher Zachary. He literally submitted his times a minute before the deadline. So well done to you. You get a teammate for your efforts. And your teammate is Mr. Wild Reality. Awesome. Crusher Zachary, Wild Reality, you guys are teammates. And I'm going to say they're going to be in a Ferrari.
Aston.
Oof.
Oh, we're both wrong on this one.
Alpine.
It's the Alpine.
Okay. Crusher and Wild Reality in the Alpine. Next up, it is close, but it's going to be Buddha Samur, another new driver. So welcome to you. I think I saw you in the chat. So it's all good. Welcome. Excited to have you with us. You are going to be the last one in the tier with a teammate. You will get Mr. Method. We will just spin the wheel for that Mr. Method also feels included. And you guys are going to be in, I'm going to say Mercedes.
Sauber.
Oh.
Yep. RB, Visa.
Visa RB. Here we go. So Mr. Method and Buddha Samur, you are in the RB. Okay, next up, the rest of the guys, you will not have teammates for the start of the season. If we can fill up the tier, you will get teammates, but if not, you will be alone. Sorry. Just buy F125. Okay, Skulk. I'm saying Red Bull.
Sauber.
Are you going to stay with your Sauber prediction?
I'm staying with the John Deere prediction.
Now it's Ferrari. Okay.
Oh.
Seems I've gone back to my usual being horrible at predictions.
That's actually same team Skulk at last season.
You are correct. Yeah, him and Leddard were in the Ferrari. So
Yes.
Skulk in the Ferrari again. Good luck. Next. It's going to be Revolution.
Yes.
Let's maybe say Haas, because he was in the Haas last season. Let's see if he also gets the same car. That's going to be interesting.
Williams.
Oh, now it's Kick.
Now.
You should have gone with your tractor.
Oh, okay, well, Revox is in the tractor.
Revolution in the Haas. Next up.
Sauber.
In a Sauber, sorry.
Yeah.
I said what I thought and not what I saw. Next up, we've got Rikus. Now, Rikus has actually been in the LSA server for a long time, but I don't think he's actually ever joined us for a season. So welcome to you. Good to have you on board, finally. Rikus, I think you're going to be met with an Aston Martin.
I think he gets a Merc. In the pre-season races, Rikus was fast as well, so he's definitely someone to watch.
Hey,
You got it.
Aston Martin. My first prediction for the night. Let's see how many of those we can get. Okay, 4 more guys left. We've got Sugar Bear, Mayron, Kirkle, and Ridzel. So we'll see. It's gonna be Mayron. I think Williams.
Red Bull.
Williams or Red Bull? I think you've got this one.
One for me finally.
Nice. So Mayron in the Red Bull. Three more names for tier 4. It's gonna be Ridzel.
Now, he had an Aston last season, so
Yeah, he's gonna be in a new car.
kick a Merc.
I'm saying Haas. Yeah, stop. Yes,
Yeah, it's off.
Ridzel in the Haas. I've got my second one. Second prediction for the night. That's not bad, given it's like only the first tier. Right, second to last. Is it gonna be Kirkle? Is it gonna be Sugar Bear? It's gonna be Sugar Bear.
I'll go whatever opposite you say.
Okay, I'll say Mercedes because he was in Mercedes last season in tier 1.
Okay.
Let's see if he can keep his Mercedes seat. There we go.
Yeah.
Sugar Bear in the in the Mercedes again.
Which leaves Kirkle in the Williams.
And we will spin for Kirkle just so that his name goes round in a circle. Kirkle in a circle. And Kirkle gets the Williams. Right. So let me address the elephant in the room. Tier 4. Because you guys have like half a grid, you are not able to switch teams. Because you will just need one person to agree to the switch. So we will not do the usual switching teams. Sorry for you, but unfortunately that is the way it's going to be. For the other tiers, remember how it works is if 2 teams want to swap cars, they are allowed to swap. Given that all 4 drivers agree to the swap, you are not allowed to swap teammates. So your teammate stays the same, but all 4 people who are involved in the swap has to agree to it. But not tier 4. Sorry. Okay. So we've got our group, tier 3 groups. Let's reopen the cars. Okay, Warrior, now you must just remind me. So someone here goes first, eh? Sensor.
Sensor Fault goes first, yes, because he was a tier 2 constructor champion.
Right, so Sensor, being the tier 2 constructors champion, he gets the first pick, and he chose
Ferrari.
Right, so we're gonna remove Sensor from the wheel. We're gonna remove Ferrari from this wheel before I forget. And whoever is his teammate in here gets the Ferrari. Now, I read Let It Sky on the thing now. Warrior, you said, was it TVDK or was it Mr. Krabs who also wanted Ferrari?
TVDK also wanted Ferrari.
TVDK. Right, so TVDK, if you're watching, your chance to get Ferrari is now. If this does not land on you, then you will have to give your second choice. It's not going to be, it's going to be Spoon.
Sensor Fault and Spoon.
So last season, Sensor Sensor's teammate was Spikes, so 2 S's, and now this season again it's Sensor and Spoon, so he likes the S. Right, now next up, is it Mr. Krabs or is it TVK?
Mr. Krabs, he was the driver's champion of Tier 4.
He was the driver's champion, you're right. So Mr.
Yes.
Krabs chooses next, and he chose
Red Bull.
Red Bull. So we're going to remove Mr. Krabs. We are going to remove the Red Bull. And then whoever is spun here is going to be in the Red Bull with Mr. Krabs. It's Boneless.
Boneless!
Boneless is not in a Williams. Wait. Let me see his reaction in the chat. Boneless.
It's Boneless here.
Give us your reaction. Come on. I don't know if he's still watching. Well, we started with tier 3, so it was tier 4. So, yeah, there he goes. The Williams curse is over. Nice. Well, to be fair, the Red Bull has quite a curse in LSA as well. So, don't count your lucky stars yet. But at least it's not a Williams. Okay, so Boneless, him and Mr. Krabs are going to be in the Red Bull. And then the last champion was TVDK.
Yes.
And he
wanted Ferrari, but
Yeah.
obviously that was taken by Sensor fault, so he said Mercedes.
Okay.
Second.
So we remove TVDK. I must stop mixing my Engels and my Afrikaans. So he's going to be in the Mercedes. TVDK. And his teammate will be Top Gun.
Gone.
So the 2 T's. So it looks like the letter partners are teaming up or something. Right.
Yes.
Now let's go ahead with the rest of the tier 3 draw. So we're going to do Group A, Group B, and the car. Warrior, is it easier for you to capture if we do the car first and then the drivers, or the drivers and then the car, or doesn't it matter?
Doesn't matter. I put the two next to each other and then just
Okay.
cut and paste.
Alright, Honor. So we'll keep the same structure as we've been doing. So we've got Blue Turtle.
Alpine. Sorry, I don't even know what it's going to be an Alpine again.
It'll be
Got
funny.
that.
It'll be funny. Who is Turtle's teammate gonna be? Is it gonna be
SVDK.
SVDK, right? What car did he have last season? Wasn't he?
SVDK had McLaren in Tier 4.
Yes, with Diablo.
Yes. No, Camille Twin.
Diablo was tier 3 McLaren.
Diablo was Tier 3, yes.
So it's gonna be Alpine because it's Blue Turtle. It's just LSA tradition. Ah, damn it. Is it gonna be Visa or is it gonna be Kick?
Kick.
It's Kick.
It's in the tractor.
Well, it's basically the the Wish Ferrari, and he said he wanted Ferrari, so
This is like a second-hand Ferrari. So
yeah, basically.
he's still got the Ferrari power.
It's slow, but at least they make decent strategy calls. Right, next up.
Maybe they'll only set 5 seconds in the pits instead of the traditional 2.
Yeah. Okay, next up we've got Clark. His teammate is gonna be Ohm.
Oh,
So Ohm told me him and Osman Seedat are twins. I knew they were related, but
Oh,
yeah,
wow,
so
okay.
they are twins. So I was actually kind of hoping that they would be paired together. But Ohm, you are with Clark, and you guys are going to be in, I'm going to say McLaren.
Haas.
Ooh, opposite ends of the wheel. Let's see who's right. Neither of us. Okay. Williams.
It's the- Leonard says, why is he always last? Well, we leave the best for last, Leonard.
Yeah, we leave the best for Lord. Maybe next season, if you change your name to Unleaded, we can
Yes.
do you first. What is the chat saying? I just want to read a few. Andre says, Gooi Millies, why I'm always lost. Key Cracker, I also hope they were together, the twins. SVDK, we're switching with the guys in Alpine. Blue Turtle is already scheming to switch. Look at this
Ugh.
guy. Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's carry on. Did I hide all of this stuff? Yeah.
Yes.
Next up, we have Spooky Wagons.
Okay.
Spooky. Let's see who your teammate is. Later, there we go.
There we go. Spooky and Leonard. Both from tier 4 last season.
Let's see what wagon they get.
McLaren wagon.
I'm gonna go Aston.
Oof.
Ah.
Yeah.
Horse.
It's the horse.
Spooky is in the horse again.
Yes, that's correct.
And Leaded just swaps to a different Ferrari powered car.
Downgraded Ferrari.
Yeah. Well, some might say not so. So much downgraded.
True. Okay, next.
Next, it's Raki. Fun fact, Raki was indirectly a beneficiary of the F125 lucky draw we did, because Snotkop won the F125 copy and him and Raki game share on Xbox. So,
That's luck.
yeah, so Raki, it's a pleasure. Enjoy the season. Your teammate is going to be...
Leonard says it's 2 leagues he's in that he's both in a horse.
Oh, okay. I don't know if that's good or bad, but at least you have some consistency going.
Lucky and
Chums.
Chums.
So
That's an interesting pair.
Chums, I think, is the brother of Pantry Star. So interesting. That's all I wanted to say about that, really. I think they're going to be in the Visa, in the RB.
Alpine.
Let's see. I think you've got it. Yeah, you
I've
do.
got it. My second one.
I'm not going to count the Mercedes one, which was a 50-50 one. That kind of doesn't really count. So we're standing on 2-2.
Ah, okay.
So Chums, you and Raki are in the Alpine. Be careful, Blue Turtle is going to DM you very shortly.
Yeah.
Okay, last 3. Well, last 6, but last 3 from every group. Now we've got Osman Seedat. So Osman, you will be paired with one of these 3. It's going to be quick fall.
Four.
And I'm going to say McLaren on this one.
I think Visa.
Come on. There we go.
Ah, there you go. McLaren.
Okay, so quick fall, you and Osman are in the McLaren. So Osman went from a Red Bull, who were the real life champions a few, 2 seasons ago, to the McLaren, who are the current real life champions. So he's just hopping from champion to champion car. The last 2 names on the list, we've got Rhaegar and Only Brandon. And now I'm so happy that it's Rhaegar, because I'll tell you in a moment why I'm happy that it's Rhaegar. But let's just quickly complete the draw for this pairing. So it's going to be Rhaegar and Frana. Now, Frana bought a Moza bundle from us. So if anyone is interested in the Moza stuff, you're welcome to message him and ask him what his experience was. You're welcome to ask me as well, but you might say I'm biased. Right, they're going to be in the Visa.
Rhaegar and Frana in the Visa. The White Bulls, in other words.
The White Bulls. Right, and now, why I was happy that this was Rhaegar, because now I can say, on this wheel, it's only Brandon. I waited like the whole evening just to make that joke. Right,
okay.
So only Brandon. You are the only one left on this wheel. We will spin your name just for the sake of spinning it. You're going to be paired with Roymir. And look how interesting this is. Both of their circles are red. They both were the red.
It was meant to be.
It was meant to be. And Roymir is red. That's quite interesting as well. And you guys are in the Aston. There we go.
They get the T3 champion from last season, and also Roymir moves from Merc after being there for 2 seasons.
Ah, okay. Cool, so that's tier 3 done. Warrior, do you just quickly want to give us a recap of who is where?
Okay, we've got Osman and Quickfall in McLaren. We got Sensor Fault and Spoon in Ferrari. Top Gun and TVDK in Mercedes. Boneless and Krabs in a Red Bull. Aston Martin's got only Brandon and Roymir. Rhaegar and Frana in the Visa RB. Clark and Ohm in the Williams. Blue Turtle and SVDK in the Kick John Deere Saubers. Spooky Wagons in Leaded in the Haas. And Reiki and Chums in the Alpine.
Alright, and as I said earlier, guys, if you really do want to swap and you don't like the car that you've been given, you and your teammate can message the person and his teammate from the other team that you want to swap with, and all 4 drivers need to agree, and you need to send me the screenshots. We don't do gentlemen's agreements that says, yeah, you said it's okay, and then a week later I hear it wasn't okay. Right, so just send me the screenshots that says everyone is happy with the switch, and then you guys can switch. But yeah, that's just that. Okay, next up, let's quickly just have a look at what the chat says. Warrior RDI atomizer, I can hear. This net Brandon. That joke was diabolical. I know. Boneless, I'm sorry. I had to make the joke. Like when I saw like 3 names left and one of them was only Brandon, I was like, it's gonna happen. And yeah, it happened. So the stars aligned for my dad jokes to come into play. Right, next up we've got tier 2. So we're almost done. We've got champions to do, eh?
Yes.
Let me see if I can remember. So we do have... all of them are Group B.
Yes, and the interesting fact is all the champions are from tier 3 last season.
Yeah, all the tier 3 champions are in tier 2. There's a whole bunch of tier 3 guys. I think there's like 6 of you maybe? Six old tier 3 guys that are all in tier 2 together now. It's Buerta, Theodric, Skulk, Jerry, Jonko, and Warrior. 6. Is there anyone from Group A?
No, all Group B.
All Group B. Right, so first up we've got Buerta. So
Mercedes.
He's going to stick with his Mercedes, right.
He's going to stick with his Mercedes.
Okay, Buerta in the Mercedes. He's going to be paired with... It's going to be Andre.
Andre in a Merc.
Ha! Sorry. Jou KFC geld... Het wijst nog niet. Virus, I know Virus said he shotguns Andre in the McLaren, but yeah, Virus, you can still get the McLaren, but unfortunately, Andre is off limits. Andre is married now. Okay, next we have, it's you, eh?
Yes.
Next up is Warrior. So we'll
And
remove you from the wheel, and you chose.
unfortunate for Virus, I'm going McLaren.
Ah, okay. Warrior's taking the McLaren. He decided he's had enough. He wants to. Well, to be fair, you won obviously the constructors last season, but
Yeah.
yeah, deciding he wants to have a taste of that LSA McLaren goodness. So,
Fifth fifth season, I've never gotten the same car.
wow, that's cool. And just so that I
Mm.
can show you guys, where is this Hall of Fame? So just have a look. So we've done 8 seasons. I don't know how many championships that is in total because there's different amount of tiers every season. But so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 championships so far. McLaren have won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them. 8 of the 21 championships in LSA have been won by McLaren, so definitely a dominant car in LSA since the beginning. So yeah, Warrior, good choice.
Yeah, interesting one. I tested the Mercedes and then saw Buerta went Mercedes, so I'm like, okay, let me test the Ferrari. And I got
Okay.
a glitch in both games where the Ferrari doesn't want to apply ERS. So that was a sign, like, stay away.
Crazy, yeah, okay. Right, so let's get your teammate. Who do you think it's going to be?
Hmm. I think Schultz or Destroyer or maybe Boatsy. One of those three.
Okay, let's see who your McLaren teammate is going to be. Mamonga.
It's Momonga!
I wanted to say Mamonga and then I just kept quiet, but okay. I can't actually claim that because I can just always say that, but yeah, that is what happened in my mind. Right, so Mamonga and Warrior, you guys in the McLaren. And then the last champion from Tier 3 is your teammate from last season, Teodric.
Yes.
So we will remove him from the wheel. And then he chose
Exactly where you are now.
Red Bull.
Red Bull.
Right. Teodric in the Red Bull. And his teammate is... sorry. Martin de Bruin. Okay, so that's all the champions done. So let's do the rest of the draw as normal. Group A. It's gonna be Cav. There we go. Cav Panday. Cav is gonna be teamed up with Jonko.
Oh.
Interesting. I think they're
This is
gonna
gonna
get.
be
Yeah, say.
Williams.
I think Visa.
Just got that feeling about the Williams.
Oh,
Gonna get boneless. Oh, okay.
that's
They
a good.
might.
That's a good prediction because there's still 7 teams on the wheel. So I feel
Time to
pretty.
go play some Alto.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the Visa for Cav and Jonko. Next, it's gonna be Destroyer. Destroyer, but I don't even know her. Sorry, that's the one joke I can make about that. Okay, Destroyer and Virus. You guys are
That's
a
gonna be
team.
fast.
Virus back in LSA after a long leave of absence, so welcome back to you, sir. It's good to have you back with us. I think Haas.
Alpine.
Oh, splits us in the middle.
Oh, that's a John Deere. Andre is asking who's his teammate again. Andre, you've got Buatari in the Mercedes.
Yeah, so Andre, you are teamed up with the Tier 3 champion from last season. And he chose the Mercedes as his car, so that is where you guys will be driving. Right, so it's the Kicksauber for Virus and for Destroyer. Halfway into the tier, let's keep going. Next up, we've got Just Nate. Welcome to you, sir. First time in LSA, I believe, so another new driver. Good to have you on board. I hope you enjoy the racing with us. Just Nate, your teammate is going to be also maybe one of the new guys. No.
Jerry.
Jerry. I don't know if Jerry is sleeping yet. We'll tell him in the morning what happened. Jerry, if you're listening, let me know in the chat, but I don't know. Virus had his ban lifted. No, man, he wasn't banned. But yeah, it is good to have him back. Right, Jerry and Just Nate. I think Ferrari.
Aston.
Ferrari or Aston, let's see. Yeah, you've got it. You've got it.
Finally.
I think that's back on level terms now, 3-3.
3-4. You're one ahead.
Oh, do I have... Oh, okay. Oh, I got the one with the three... Where there was 3 names.
Yes.
Yeah. I can't remember which one it was. Close match this. Did we see what that was now?
We had the Aston for him. Just Nathan Daddicha in the Aston.
Was it Aston?
Yes,
Okay.
It was Aston.
Cool. So Jerry is back in the Aston. Nice.
Oh yes, he's a big Aston fan. I remember that.
Yeah,
2
yeah.
seasons he got Aston.
Yeah, he was season 6 and 7.
Yes.
And then what was he last season? Visa.
Yes, and I believe a Williams somewhere as well. But that might be a season back.
Oh, you know what? I think he was Williams. The 2 seasons ago he got the Visa, but then he swapped it for the Aston.
Yes.
Some with AK-47 Ray or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, last 4 names. Get in there, Souls. Get in there, Souls. Probably one of the title favorites early on, I would say, along with Momonga, Andre, Martin maybe, and Boatsy coming from Tier 1, maybe bringing some experience down from Tier 1. So yeah, going to be interesting. I must say the Tier 2 grid is very tough to call. It's going to be really, really interesting to see how everyone does. So we've got Souls and Skulk. Souls and Skulk, you guys are in. I clicked that too fast. I couldn't even predict.
Yeah.
Alpine.
Then Alpine.
Right. Next up, we have... Is it going to be Boatsy? It's going to be Boatsy.
Yes.
Just if Boatsy is in the chat, remember Vegas is not one of the reverse tracks. It's a forward-facing track.
Yes, please.
Do not reverse on the straight. I think that'll probably remain one of the like LSA classics.
Yeah, I shared it in group 2 again today, just for fun.
Nice. Boatsy, your teammate? Snotkop. There we go.
Now, this is an interesting one because there's Haas and Ferrari, which Boatsy has driven both. That's Both open still.
Ah, and a Williams. Okay, that's interesting.
Ferrari. Boatie in a Ferrari.
Are you saying Ferrari? Then I'll go Haas.
Ferrari.
I'll say Haas then. Hey, there we go.
Hey. Boatie gets a horse again.
Boatie in the Haas with snotkop. Haasie foutie. Right, next up we've got Nismo and Dark Tempest. Now Nismo last season was CAA no degree. So I think he just changed his gamer tag or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's like his EA tag was the other one or something like that. I'm not really sure how it works, but yeah.
Boatie says this is 4th time in the horse.
4th time, wow. Just see.
Sure. Okay. Dark Tempest.
So we've got Dark Tempest. Both of these guys, well, okay, to be fair, Zamboni was in LSA. I think he raced like a couple of races in season 2, maybe season 1 even.
Wow.
Yeah, very long time ago. And then he's not been here for a very long time. So welcome back to you. And then we've got Winterish Iowa. That is an I, not an L. So it is Winterish Iowa. Welcome to you. First time in LSA, so it's good to have you here. Let's see which one of you two will pair with Dark Tempest. It is going to be Winterish. So, it's a bit dark in the Winterish. And they will get... which I'll let you choose this time, the 50-50 one.
Dark Days in Ferrari.
Dark Days in the Ferrari. The winter months. Yeah, you're right. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. So Dark Tempest and Winterish Iowa, you guys are in the Ferrari. And then last but not least, Nismo, you are paired with... let me just wait for the wheel to spin. Nismo. And again, 2 blue ones. That's quite interesting how the colors line up like that.
Yes. And the car is also blue, even though it's a dark blue. It's still blue.
Still bluish. Well, no, well, it is blue, but I mean, it's not the same blue, so...
Yes.
yeah, Nismo and Zamboni, you guys get the Williams. Alright. That's tier 2 done and dusted. I'll just repeat it for the sake of repeating it. If you do want to swap cars, you are allowed to swap cars. You are not allowed to swap teammates. All 4 drivers who are involved in the swap need to agree, and you need to send me the screenshots that says, yep, everyone agrees to the swap. And let me just say this while everyone is still hopefully here. You have until like Saturday.
Yes.
Because obviously the season starts next week. So, and we need to still load all the drivers into the app. We need to sort out the roles on Discord. So there's still a bit of admin that needs to happen before then. So yeah, you don't have until next week, Wednesday, to do it. You have like a day or two. Yeah. Okay, cool. Now, tier 1. We've got a few champions.
Skull and spikes.
Now, here's the interesting one. What car do I choose?
I think my personal idea is you're going Mercedes.
Okay. Not quite. I don't like the Mercedes. I'm not a big Mercedes fan. But it is a Mercedes powered car.
Ooh. Oh.
But it's not orange.
Mm.
So, the fact that you chose McLaren was quite interesting for me because I've gone for the Aston.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it looks like you were Aston last season, I was McLaren last season, we're swapping it around. So yeah, I've gone for the Aston Martin, can you believe it? I just decided, you know what, let's try something different. I've never been in the Aston in LSA before. So we're going to give it a shot. So France is removed from the wheel, and Aston Martin is removed from the wheel. Now, who is my teammate going to be? Yo, why is Scully's name so big? Maybe he's like jumping. He's like, pick me, pick me. Right, let's
Also,
see.
if
Yeah.
you do get Skull and Spikes here, their choice is automatically gone. But you're
Yeah.
getting J.
Getting Japes. Hello, Japes. Are you still in the chat? Let me see.
That is going to be an insanely
Japes, France in an Aston, awesome.
quick
Yes.
track.
Brandon says, borrow me your speed. I'm also in an Aston. Ah.
Send it down to TRP.
Key Cracker says, you know how tough this is to watch with color blindness. Oh, my soul. That's horrible. That's horrible. Yeah. France and Japes. Davids, hey, Davids, welcome. It's good to see you in the chat. Even though you're not racing yet. But hopefully we can see you on track soon. Right, so me and Japes in the Aston. So let's hide Japes from the list. I think it's the shorter names that are getting like blown up a lot.
Yes.
Okay. Next champion.
Skull.
Tier 1 Constructors Champion. So we're going to remove Skull from the wheel. I wouldn't be surprised if he chose McLaren.
He's got a Williams.
Sure. Okay. Skull in the Williams. That's bold. Skull in the Williams. Nice. Okay, who's Skull's teammate going to be?
Let's talk Whistler.
Let's find out. If it's Whistler, he's going to be in a Williams again. I think he was... Ooh, Skylar Sims.
Ooh.
Yo, that's a strong pairing.
That's a strong pair.
I feel like I'm going to say that for every pairing because, like,
Mm.
obviously the grid is so close. But yeah, Skylar submitted the fastest submissions of everyone. Well, except for Tian, but Tian signed up as a reserve. So, of all the full-time people, Skylar did submit the fastest times. So well done to you. And you have Skull, defending Constructors Champion, as a teammate.
I've got to say, if you happen with the two groups to get Lamb Royal and Boogeyman, that's going to be a difficult one to beat.
Yeah, that is also going to be close. Right, next up we've got Spikes.
Yes, and Spikes has...
I think Red Bull.
a Ferrari.
Wow, my machis. Okay, so Spikes is gone, Ferrari is gone, and Spike's teammate. Let's see. Glitch was in a Ferrari last season, so he maybe gets him again.
James.
Why do I think Brands was in a Ferrari one season?
Yes, he was in a Ferrari one season.
Or it's just because his profile picture is a Ferrari badge on Discord.
But I also think he was in a Ferrari one season.
Maybe.
Early seasons when I joined.
Maybe. Right.
But I think it's gonna be James.
I think it's gonna be James. It could be. Oh no. It's gonna be. Is it? No, it's not Brands. Not quite. Pantry Star.
Yeah.
Right. So Pantry, you are in the Ferrari with Spikes. And that's the champions, eh?
Yes.
Right. So the rest is fair game.
3-4.
Let's see how it goes. We've got... Is it going to be Brian? It's going to be Brian.
Yes.
Yeah, Brian is one of those drivers when he joined LSA, he was like mid tier 2. And he's just been improving like bit by bit. Like it wasn't like 1 week he rocks up and it's, oh, you're fast all of a sudden. It was like bit by bit, and now he's one of the quickest guys. So yeah, kudos to you, Brian. Your hard work is paying off, and it's good to see you in Group A. So your teammate is gonna be...
You like it to drift by.
It's gonna be Sticky Nicky.
Nicky.
So Brian and Nikki, you guys are going to be, I'm going to say Alpine. I think Brian's going to be Alpine again this
Merc.
season.
Merc.
You say Merc, okay. It's not Alpine, it's Red Bull.
Red Bull.
Nikki was in a Williams last season, right? Tier 2.
I think so. I believe he was Williams in Tier 3 before that as well.
You might be
Can
right,
be.
eh? You might be right.
I might be wrong.
Right, so Red Bull for...
I was wheel to wheel with him a lot of times, and I believe it was Williams.
Okay. So he's been a Williams merchant so far. Well, now he's in the Red Bull with Brian. So I think Brian was in the Red Bull 2 seasons ago, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
So reunited with that car. Hopefully you enjoy it. Next up we have Jonas. And
Jonas.
interesting that his name is in green because he was in the kick last season.
Yes. Hopefully not a John Deere again.
And his teammate was Spinnacle. And the kick is also still available. So this could be like an exact pairing from last season. Let's see what happens.
That would be a first.
Oh, so close. It was like one away. So it's going to be Boogeyman. Oh, that's a good lineup.
That's a very, very good lineup.
You guys have quali bands every week. You cannot qualify. Okay, Jonas and Boogeyman, you guys are going to be in. Just not the McLaren, because then it's game over. Let's say Haas.
Kick.
You're going back with the kick, okay?
I'm going back with the kick, yeah.
It's between us. It's the Visa.
Visa. White Bulls.
Okay, so the Visa for Boogeyman and for Jonas. Next up, we have Brands. There we go. Brands Orbs, again, was in LSA for a couple of seasons. I think he sat out a season or two now. I think he sat out 2 seasons, 7 and 8. I think he raced in season 6 last. So welcome back. It's good to have you on board again. Brands, you are paired with... Now it's Spinnacup. And so Spinnacup can obviously still get the kick.
Yes.
But I think...
believe they're going Alpine.
I was going to say McLaren. Let's see. It is kick. Oh, Spinnacle. Spinnacle back in the Sauber with Brands. Okay, sometimes some things are just meant to be.
Yep.
Right, 4 drivers left in each group. We've got, it's going to be Lamb Royal. I feel like you should change your gamer tag to F1 OnlyFans. Ha! That is like a brilliant YouTube handle. Brilliant. Lamb Royal, your teammate is...
Watch.
Ooh. Him and Gunner were teammates last season, so I was interested to see if that was going to happen again. But so Trev and Lamb, that's also a good pairing.
That's a very good pairing.
Trev must just stop going to the parties and practice a bit.
This is going to be McLaren.
It's going to be a horse. It's a horse. Lamb and Trev in the horse.
What did Trev race last season?
Red Bull with Triple M.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, Triple M not joining us this season. I think he's got exams or something, if I remember correctly. So good luck to him. But carrying on with the spin, we've got Whistler again, another driver who sat out last season. He was here in season 7. And Whistler's actually been in LSA since the first season, I believe. So
Oh, OG.
one of the OGs. So good to have you around again, Whistler. Your teammate is gonna be one of these three.
This is gonna be Scully.
It's gonna be Siphon,
Siphon.
and
I feel like the OAs are gonna be paired together.
that'll be cool, eh? I think that'll be quite cool.
I've got that feeling.
The Williams is gone. Who was in the Williams? Oh, Skull and
Yeah, Skull and
Skylar.
Skylar.
Skull and Skylar in the Williams. Because I was gonna say Siphon was Williams last season and Whistler was
Yes.
Williams when he still raced here the previous season. So, but yeah, so the Williams is gone. I think it's gonna be Mercedes for them.
Alpine.
Or it's McLaren, you know.
Ooh. Whistler, Siphon, McLaren.
That's ominous.
Mm.
I mean, you can put two tier 3 drivers in the McLaren in tier 1, and I'd still say they're gonna win the championship because that's just how good the McLaren is in LSA.
Oh, Lamb Royal says, can he just have a good looking car for one season?
What? Oh, you've got the horse. Oh, Brian, Red Bull again. You were in the Red Bull with? Was it Cheddar? Was it the season that
Uh,
Cheddar was in the Red Bull?
yes, he was in there with Cheddar.
Right.
That they won, I think.
No.
Yes. Not.
No, Cheddar won with
Uh,
Alpine when him and Momongo were teammates. The
oh,
season
yes.
the season when Cheddar was with Brian, I think was the season when me and TC Drum won the constructors in
Yes,
McLaren.
yes.
So unfortunately, Brian just missed out on that one. Right, so we've got the only reason why I thought about that is because I don't remember asking Brian for his details for a trophy. That's, right, so let's see if we can pair up the two OA guys. Oh, we've got OA glitch. That's a start.
Yes. Are we gonna have OA Gunner?
Let's see. Scully or Gunner? It's gonna be Scully.
Yes. That was so close.
Okay. Mercedes.
I'll take the Alpine.
Yep, you've got it. So Glitch and Scully in the Alpine. And we will spin these last guys. And again, look, blue and blue. What is it?
Okay.
What the hell? That was all three tiers. Tier 1, 2, and 3 that happened with.
Yeah. The
Where-
last guy that's left is the same color.
The same color every time. How weird is that? And technically, this is like the Mercedes blue, you know, like the.
Yes, the Patronus.
Yeah, the Patronus blue. That is like such a weird coincidence, man. That's cool. So, James, you and Gunner are in the Mercedes. Yo, my voice just about lasted. Alrighty, folks, that is tier 1 done and dusted. Okay, so again, remember, just reiterating, if you want to swap, all 4 drivers need to agree to the swap. Send me the screenshots before Saturday, let's say, and then it's all done. And then before I greet you guys, Warrior, thank you for joining. Thank you for helping with jotting everything down.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah,
As
appreciate it. And yeah, just remember, guys, the stuff we talked about at the start. If you do want to join the admin or stewards team, just pop me a DM at some time. Or even if you just want to know like what's it about or what it entails, you're welcome to ask. But yeah, thank you guys for joining in the chat. I really appreciate it.
Just one last thing from me, everybody. Remember to go vote for the race day.
Oh yeah. Uh, tier 2 and tier 3 and tier 4. Please
Yes.
do go vote. Yeah, obviously the reason why we do the vote is just we just always want to make sure we are accommodating the majority of drivers. You know, if all 20 guys prefer the Wednesday, then we will move it. But we do try and keep the race days the same. So the idea with the vote is not to change it every season. We do try and keep it the same, but it's just kind of like a sanity check to make sure that, you know, everyone who is racing in that tier does, you know, prefer that race day. So just go check in your check-in channel, make sure you vote. We will be finalizing that tomorrow so that we can uh, do the tracks and stuff in the app, as well as scheduling the polls for the whole season. So we need to know what days the polls need to open and close on. Okay, cool guys, that's it for me. It was fun. Thank you all in the chat for joining. Appreciate it. You guys must have a good evening. And we'll see all of you on track next week for round 1 in Australia. Right.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers. Bye bye.